Sigh. Welcome. So you might not be able to hear me from here because it's very windy. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Hi, Sherry. So I've taken myself off with my family. It's bank holiday in the UK, so welcome. And everybody's off work today, so I've taken myself up to a place called Heptonstall, Yorkshire. If any of you know it, say hello. And actually in the graveyard of Sylvia Plath, the famous poet, and in a few moments I'm about to go and look for her grave amongst all these graves. I don't know, thank you for inviting forwards. I'm a big poetry writer, I'm also a big writer as well. Yeah, and I was going to say, if you haven't read Sylvia's books, and you haven't read Sylvia's stories, and you haven't read Ted Hughes' poetry, if you like deep words, then please do, because she had a real life. She was American. She came over here I've read her books, I've read her story, but I don't know it fully from my daughter, my eldest daughter. She adores her poetry. So the reason I've walked miles and miles up a hill is to basically take a picture of her. Although I wish she'd been with me today. Today it's near Hepton Bridge. So do you know that area? It can't be that far from your side. Where are you? Are you Lancashire? Because we're sort of on the border. See, it's southwest Yorkshire I'm in. So welcome for those of you that are just joining me. Slightly different scope today. So my name is Indra, silent-moon.co.uk. Yeah, I knew you were in Lancashire, so you're not that far from me. And I work with moon cycles in the Nature Kingdom, but today is slightly different because I'm scoping from Sylvia Plath's grave from her churchyard where she was buried. And if you can't hear me, there's a lot of wind around me, and it's extremely peaceful here. It's a beautiful place, and if you love poetry and you love deep words, then she's a wonderful person to get into and read and watch. I think it was you can hear the wind. Yeah, it's really loud. Hi, lovely, welcome. And as I was saying, Ted Hughes also, and she had such a tragic life, and she eventually committed suicide, and it was horrendous, but wonderful poet. And I've also been on a journey for getting Silent Moon into shops as well today. I know, thank you, Kimberly, thank you. And so I've been sort of talking to people face to face in shops to try and get Silent Moon into some shops here, because it's quite a different, quirky little town, Hepton Bridge. I don't know if any of you have been, but it's a beautiful place. So yes, I'm hoping that Silent Moon will get out there a little bit more into some shops this year. So if those of you who have been to Glastonbury before, then Hepton Bridge is very similar in a way to Glastonbury. So a little bit of a Glastonbury of the north up here, so not so far away from me, but it's lucky we have got blue skies. This is a place called St Thomas's Church, and then believe it or not, there's another church next to it. It's a bit of a sad relic, sort of falling to bits a little bit, but very rare. I so want to go there. Oh, you should do. Where are you? Tell me where you are. Sometimes we have to make these journeys where we want to be, don't we? And on that note, thank you for saying that. I didn't catch the handle because I can't see everybody's comments because the sun is shining on me. But the reason I'm here today is because for 3 years I have been making a promise to myself that I am coming to Hepton Bridge, and I only live an hour and 10 minutes away from this little town, this quirky little town. Shorty girl, welcome, nice name. And I haven't ever been, so today I actually made a date in my diary to say, okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go on bank holiday and take the family, and I'm going to actually get to Hepton. So this is why I'm here. So is there anything that you really want to do that you've been putting off for maybe a few years, and you need to get a date in your diary and you need to do it? And I tell you what, it makes you feel so much better when you do, because you think, what have I actually been missing out on? So many people have said to me, you haven't been to Hepton, it's your kind of place. And it makes you wonder, wow, what do people really think that I'm about? So being here and I'm sort of recognising, okay, yeah, I get why they say that. However, I don't think I could live here, you know. They need to get me to know me a little bit better than that. But I can see why I think they think I'm some hippie. Not putting anything off anymore. No, absolutely. No, don't put anything. And I just want to show you. I'm going to be a bit nosy because I want to show you this quirky little house that's for sale here. I think if Sherry's still on here, I think she would like this space. Good morning. So I don't think anybody's here because it's for sale, but I was looking through the door. This is quite an unusual scope for me because I'm not usually this nosy. Yes, look, Sherry. So there's this lovely little cottage for sale, if anyone wants to buy it. Wedding and historical costume maker. Look at that. Wedding, oh my, I know. And I'm going, yeah, I can be welcome. Oh, what's in that? And then look, shh, we have to be quiet. Because I don't know who's around, I'm being quite nosy. But look, and I looked through it and I was like, oh my God, I need to buy this place. Perfect for silent moon. I'm not so sure about the shocking pink. However, I thought it's so peaceful up here, nobody's around apart from my daughter and a friend and my husband who's gone into the church. And I just thought, oh wow, this little place is for sale. Yeah. So it's so sweet. It's a taste of England for you. Taste of South Yorkshire for you. And then you've got the church and the grave somewhere in there that I'm going to look for after I've been on here. So today, let's make a note of really stepping forward into doing something that we've been putting off for so long, that we're too busy talking about it, but we're not doing it. And also my big thing is getting deeper and deeper into my writing, and I am doing that. I'm doing it slowly. I'm getting a lot of encouragement, which is brilliant, because it is my favourite thing. And because it's my favourite thing, I tend to fear it the most. So Silent Moon has really helped me because it's made me be really creative and promise to ourselves that we live life. Absolutely, Sherry, totally promise to ourselves. We really need to do what we want to do, what we feel is singing inside our hearts. Oh wow, I'm Barry, yeah, I know Barry. Thank you, my love. Thank you. What's your name? Put your name in there and hopefully I'll remember it. And by the way, if Janine's on here, I haven't seen you, but I always, she shares me on Twitter every time. Prema, welcome, you've got a yogic name. And she shares me on Twitter, welcome by the way. She shows me on Twitter every time and I always forget to say hello to her. So I'm going to say hello to her now. So the wind is blowing. Deep breaths, moving us on. Everybody have a wonderful day. I wanted to share this place with you. I was hoping that some of my favourites were on, and you've come on, so I did leave it a little bit longer. Prema, welcome. I think you've been on my scopes a couple of times, but lovely to see you again. It's nice to have somebody important I love to share. Please come to England if you're based in, and if you're close to me, get in touch. I always love to meet people from social media. It's just, I have met a few people physically and it's just great. It's the positive side of social media. Thank you everybody for being here and sharing our wonderful bank holiday in the UK. I'm sending you lots of love from Sylvia Plath's Space. Please read her poetry if you haven't already. And you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Love you loads. Bye.